Hey guys, what's up? It's Trunk back here again, and in this video I will be showing you what I believe are the 6 best guns that you can use with an RPG or a sniper in Warzone. So this video is mainly going to be based around the RPG, but what you could do to adapt these guns in order to use them in a sniper class is you need to remove any tac lasers I've put in, because if you are using it in a close range, the tac laser may give away your position. And also, of course, change the loadout from a ghost class to an overkill class as your second perk, so that you can carry 2 primary weapons. Before we start, I just want to ask you guys, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you do dislike it, don't forget to leave a dislike, because we want to know how you feel about our videos. And let's just get right into the video. So of course we're going to be running the RPG as secondary weapon. The perks I would recommend are EOD, so you don't hurt yourself too much in case the RPG hits you as well. Then you want Ghost, so you don't get seen by UAVs, and you want Amped to switch weapons quickly and to reload your rocket faster. Then you can run either C4 or whatever, and a Heartbeat, because that's easily the most used tactical in Warzone. And then the first gun we're going to be looking at is the Ram 7. So the Ram 7 on paper is easily one of the best ARs, and in game I could say the same. So what's so great about this gun, along with its great damage per second, is also it's a really fast rate of fire and relatively okay range, which makes it good for both close range and long range encounters. So the class I would recommend is the Monolithic Suppressor, the FSS Ranger, see the tac laser or the stipple grip tape, and an optic, because I really don't like the iron sight on this gun. So I ran the VLK 3.0 optic, but what you could do is remove that for your stipple grip tape, and you have to have the 50 round mags, because this gun gets through ammo really quickly. But the loadout I run personally is the Mono Suppressor, the FSS Ranger, the VLK 3.0 optic, the Commando 4 grip, and 50 round mag. So this gun, it's sort of, as you saw in the first clip, and as you can see now, this gun is a beast. It gets through enemies so quickly, and if you use it correctly, it's easily one of the best ARs in the game. So the next class I will be showing you is the Grau class. So of course, you know, the Grau is pretty overpowered, but even after the nerfs. But you would want the Mono Suppressor, the Commando 4 grip, the 60 or 50 round mags. But the few changes are, instead of running the Tempest 64 Archangel, you run the 20.8 Nexus and a no stock instead of your direct grip. So this is going to give you a bit more mobility, even though you may get a little less range and a little bit more recoil. But and another difference is the 20.8 barrel has a different iron sight, as you can see on the screen. But nevertheless, the gun is still easily one of the best guns in the game, if not the best gun in the game. And it's going to give you a bit more mobility, so you can use it in a little closer encounters, as well as use it as your primary AR. Even though the range may go down just a bit, it won't make much of a difference now, especially since they nerfed the Archangel. Moving on, the next gun we're going to check out is the Kilo. So the Kilo is known as a sort of really fast fire rate, less range gun AR. So the good thing about it is, because of the less range, it has the fast fire rate, it's going to be very easy to use it in a close range encounter where an RPG is already been fired. So it can be used as an SMG and a medium range gun. It won't have that much range, but normally I go with the 19.8, because although it doesn't have much range, you want to use it as your AR as well. So you want the Mono Suppressor, the 19.8 inch barrel, Commando 4 grip, the 60 round mags, and either an optic or a stipple grip tape. You could run no stock to give it a little bit more mobility, and maybe a shorter barrel, just so you can use it as mainly an SMG. But I would recommend the Mono Suppressor, the 19.8 inch barrel, the Commando 4 grip, 50 round mags, and an optic, stipple grip tape or laser, according to how you want to run it. And finally, one last thing I want to say about the Kilo is it's very inconsistent in my opinion. There are times when the Kilo absolutely destroys. This is certain range that it's amazing at, so you just want to make sure you look at it, but just test it out, see how you would like it. But the next gun I'm going to be showing you is the M13, and the M13 is very useful with the RPG because of its really quick fire rate. So I would recommend either the Mono Suppressor and the Tempest Marksman, or the Tempest Cyclone. Then you'd want 60 round mags, Commando 4 grip, either the stipple grip tape or the tac laser, and no stock to give it a bit more mobility. So then you could even put an optic on it if you don't really like the iron sight. But I'd rather have the Marksman remove the optic and run the mono suppressor, as you can see on the screen. So this is maybe 15 round max, 16 round max, depending on how you want to use it. The 15 round maxes give you a bit more mobility, so you can use it better on close range encounters, but that's how I would run the M13. So again, I used to use the M13 a lot before I unlocked the Grau when I first started playing this game. So one difference, the M13 is sort of like a slightly less good version of the Grau, so just experiment with it. And now moving on to the SMGs, the SMG on the screen, as you can see, is the MP7. So I would run the mono suppressor, the FSS Recon, Merc 4 grip, 60 round mags, and the triple grip tape. So this is the best class setup for the MP7, no matter which way you put it. I would recommend only this class setup and nothing else. Test it out. I'm pretty sure you will love it. But the MP7 obviously has a bit more range than the MP5 and any other SMG, and the only downfall of it is the range is not as good as the other ARs that I'm showing you. So you can't really use it to beam people in a medium range encounter, but close range, nothing's gonna beat this RPG and MP7 loadout. And finally, the last gun I'm going to show you is the AUG. So the AUG is pretty bit of an oddity in this video, because it is an SMG in the game, but it's actually an AR. So what we're trying to do is just totally extend the range. So there's a way you can convert the AUG into an AR. So you give it the mono suppressor, the 620mm barrel, the Commander 4 grip, the 60 round drum magazine, and either this triple grip tape or an optic. So in my opinion, I would like an optic, because I'm very uncomfortable with the iron sight of the AUG. I don't know why, I just don't work well with it. But so I ran an optic, but you could run like a triple grip tape just to give you that little quicker aim down sight speed and that sprint to fire speed. But yeah, the AUG, it's a bit different, so I don't know if I would run it over the Grau, or in my personal opinion, the best gun to run with the RPG, which is the Ram 7. Just test out all the guns and see which one works for you. But in my opinion, these are the 6 best guns you should try with the RPG, because the fast rate of fire, the mobility, and the little bit of extra range as compared to an SMG. So that's why I would use these guns, and especially the no stock attachment is a savior. But yeah, test out all these guns, see which works for you, and I would use these if I'm running a sniper or a RPG. But without further ado, you guys, that is the video. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like down below, and dislike it if you didn't enjoy it. Let us know how you feel about it, and let me know if you're going to be switching to any of these guns with your RPG. The one more advantage if you run an RPG is you just need one loadout. You pick up Ghost in your loadout and you're done. You don't have to pick up Overkill and go pick up another Ghost class. But thank you for watching, guys. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.